What's up, everybody? We back with another message, another video. Thank you to all my new subscribers and future new subscribers. You know we do nothing here without God because everything is spiritually led by God over here. We cover the world from a spiritual and physical aspect to get the raw, real, and uncut answers. So anything you hear, anything you see in these end times, may you test the spirits, aka take the words and visuals back to prayer with God, as there are many Decepticons running around in these end times sent from the enemy. Had that strong, close, and personal relationship with God, okay? So, quick message here. Has God been a little bit more quiet lately than normal? And this is mainly for those who are in prayer a lot and seek, confirmation and understanding from the Lord. Have you maybe received a dream or two, but not really direct communication from the Lord? Like he just been a little bit more quiet than normal? Is what I mean, right? He might hit you with that I love you. He may hit you with quick little things to let you know he's listening to you. But he isn't per se giving you detail like he was before. Okay? That is because you are closer than you can imagine to a new beginning or a breakthrough or a blessing. Like, God gets very quiet. He'll direct you to completing your assignments, because you don't know, like I always tell you guys, you don't know what you're walking into by pushing into your assignments. You just don't know. So by God being quiet, you have to realize that there's also tests that come with that. And as close as you are to the breakthrough and the blessing, the devil is just as close, waiting for you to try to slip, or waiting until you go to sleep to try to bring up your past or try to bring somebody back. He's waiting and watching you, and he's very close with the permission of God, because God has to see if you are ready for this next chapter, this next start, in the breakthrough. He has to give you that one final test, or he's already been giving it to you. So the reason why God gets more quiet and doesn't just be speaking to you like that when he allows the devil to come test you is because, of course, we have the tendency to speak out loud when we pray to the Lord, right? We have the tendency to be a little more open. And this is where we might have to be a little careful as well. When we notice that God is not as detailed with us and is not as talkative with us, we may want to pray in the spirit in our head, because the devil could be right there. The devil could be right there. You never know. And so God isn't going to be getting you all talkative about your blessing. He's just going to give you dreams and kind of remind you of what is happening, because he don't want the enemy to know how he's going to do it for you, or exactly everything, how it's going to unfold. So I just want that to make sense to you, okay? You could be getting tested, and the enemy is closer than you know to you, watching everything that you do and ready to tempt and test you with the permission of God, so God can see if you're ready for your next. So don't feel like, oh, God ain't listening to me. He's listening to you, but he's not. He wants you to focus on your assignment, and he is trying to see if you are ready by passing this final test before the next. Some of you have already passed it, you know? So it's just kind of unique how God works and operates. Like I notice too, sometimes he'll get quieter and I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing? What are you up to? You haven't like you said you love me today. He'll make sure he slide that in. But I'm like, you ain't been talking and I'm trying to figure out what's going on, Father. What you up to? So just understand, don't freak out. Just stay focused and let God work, because you don't know what he's walking into, and pay attention to everything that's happening around you. All right? Remember, when it comes to your blessing, you can't miss it. And God is never, it's like you have to try to miss your blessing. You literally have to deny your blessing and push it away in order to miss it. That's like a you thing that you have to do to miss it. If a blessing is for you, it's going to fall into place based off your obedience. Do you understand what I'm saying? So just let God work. Don't freak out. You can still pray to him. Just make sure you're careful about what you're saying, okay, to people. Make sure you're keeping secrets with God so you don't ruin it for yourself. Because the devil will say, oh, this is what's going on. Okay, well, we're going to step in. he real snotty like that. So just be careful. Be more cautious on how you're moving and move silently, only with God and prayer. And watch out. Okay? Peace and blessings, and I will catch you guys in the next one.